Why, my dear Mr. Robinson, how positively chivalrous of you.
Oh, it's nice, rainy, cold day.
Balmy day.
Yeah. So, welcome back. Travel through Cumming.
We are in Marietta, Georgia at the Gone with the Wind Museum.
Yes,
Y'all, look, this is so personal for me. I have been in love with this story, with Margaret Mitchell's novel, like most of my life. And I got lucky years ago at a flea market in Raleigh, North Carolina, and actually looked up and found a second edition copy, linen pages, double columns, beautiful book. I'll show you a picture of it. But yeah, it's one of my favorite movies, definitely one of my favorite books. So this was pretty special.
Yeah, they're in the middle of really getting this one opened up. It's a new collection, a new release of a collection, I should say. So they're going to have their actual grand opening in May.
18th.
So
we're going to
try to make it for that. They're going to have a barbecue out back and all.
There's supposed to be people in costume.
Yeah, not me. But the building, the house that we're in is Brumley Hall, which was 1851, I think.
Yeah, it used to be a military institute.
So it's a really cool old house.
Yeah, it fits
really,
perfectly.
yeah, really cool stuff. So
yeah,
it's really neat. It's got a lot of good stuff in it.
It does.
So hopefully y'all enjoy it. It's not a cemetery, but
no.
hopefully you like it. We'll see.
How beautiful. It says something written in the house. I can't. The wind's blowing. It's blowing my hair in my face. What'd you think about that?
Well, at least I got parked over here.
Yeah. She said the landscapers weren't coming today.
Oh, shit, it's raining.
Well, that's why she let us park today. Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Miss Bill.
This would be a lot nicer if it wasn't raining.
Yeah, it would.
Hello, there's cemetery.
Way over there.
We're not doing cemetery.
Not today. She's so beautiful. I have a second edition of Luxury Craft. This looks like the cover of mine. I can't see it.
It looks like the same, yes. Except she signed that one. You don't have that.
No, I don't have that one.
He was a pretty, pretty man. Usually. Oh, I love that lamp.
There comes the train.
Yeah. You have to send that to Vanessa. Yes, in Georgia. How did they ever get in?
It's a screen used here.
Really? Seen a separate scene. Oh.
I like how they got stuff, information.
Yeah. Light on fire. It was such a beautiful movie.
There's one of the original seats. It was at the premiere.
That's a neat place, or a neat piece of memorabilia.
I didn't make it out of this one.
Oh, shut up. Oh, such a glare. There we go. Bill Watley's necklace. Let's see. Can't get it really. Do what?
I stand in front of it because of the reflection. It looks like I have on the dress.
Ridiculous. Frankly, my dear. Gone with the Wind, wooden nickel. Try a Scarlet Special hot chocolate whipped cream wafers. Gone with the Wind at Lowe's. Lowe's Grand Theater. World premiere of Gone with the Wind. Here's the original movie ticket. Oh, that's the script, screenplay. break from the theater.
Somebody's checks. Oh, Gable's checks.
He wrote it to Clark Gable. It was to Olivia Hunter. $13. So much glare, so hard.
Yeah, glass is not your.
Butterfly McQueen. The check she paid to food change.
Health food store in New York City. It's a canceled check. That's what that is.
Really?
That's right.
That's super neat. This is Bonnie Blues. It's a Butterfly McQueen. That was Prissy. Then you had Hattie McDaniel. That was Mammy. She was my favorite. Ashley. Y'all, even the bathroom is done up. I love it. I don't know how I feel about Clark Gable watching me pee, but I love that wallpaper. Oh, yeah, Carol Lombard. He loved her so much.
These are original custom pieces.
Oh,
There's the bonnet she had on.
yeah. And that was the barbecue bonnet. Or the barbecue hat. With a certificate of authenticity. And that's what she wore when Charles died.
That's the original bonnet for
Yep. That's so cool.
It's a nice collection.
It is a nice collection. Oh, I spy, but I can't show you right now. I remember when Franklin Mint was selling those. Oh, that was so bad, the whole collection. Western Union telegram dated July 7, 1967 from Vivian Lee to a close friend and director George Cukor. The telegram would be the last of many between the two friends. Lee died the next day on July 8, 1967. Leslie Howard's contract.
Here's the call sheet.
Friday, May 19th, 1939. On set at 9 a.m.
Wow.
Makeup was at 8.
That is cool. Oh, so Bonnie Blue.
Yeah.
So you had Bo, and then you had Bonnie Blue.
Over 80 days and under 90 days was $50 a day. Over 90 days and under 180 days was $25 a day.
I mean, that's not bad for a newborn.
Less than 30 days was $75 a day.
Dang. There's autographs. Oh, Frank. Aunt Eddie. I love Bill. I thought Bill was pretty cool. So there are 42 different Florence ceramic Gone with the Wind figurines in the 2 round center cases. She did not use the actors' images, but rather the characters described in the novel. Well, that's interesting.
It's got jam.
Yankee Doodle. Wow. Y'all. I might cry. This is about the history of Brumley Hall. Oh, Margaret Mitchell put him through medical school. He became the first African-American board-certified pediatrician to practice in the state of Georgia. That's really cool. I'd like to have that hanging in my house. I love that robe. That was one she wore.
This is closed. The only winner of 10 Academy Awards.
3 hours and 40 minutes of memorable thrills. Was a great movie though. I mean, they're not lying. These are part of Brumley Hall. 12 famous scenes from Gone with the Wind. Some of these people are incredibly talented. What?
I said, that's a hell of a promotion right there.
What?
Not even during the Battle of Atlanta, gas service failed.
Oh look, it's from the set. That's cool. So that must be what that one was over there. There's no sign. The shutters
I
over
was
there.
just to see where that was from, the original house.
I did too.
I don't know.
Here's the barbecue gown. This is one of my most favorites.
It's not original.
No, but it's still beautiful.
It is.
And there, the scandalous dress that Rhett made her wear.
Thanks, Carmen. But Red, you go into the arena alone. Lions are hungry for you.
Oh, Red, don't leave me, don't.
Not afraid.
So these are originals.
Yeah.
That one's not. It looks like.
Well, I think this one's original. Bonnie's riding habit. The original costume. That was her nursing morning gown. Yeah, remember when she got pulled over in Shantytown, pulled off her wagon? I never realized that was corduroy. Wonder if it still smells like him.
You might have a problem.
Oh, that's beautiful. He's still one of the most beautiful men alive.
Wool. I bet that was nice and warm.
I bet.
Where they?
It was Dr.
California.
It was Dr. Meat, so he was old. He probably appreciated it. There's the original.
It don't say that, so I don't know. That is.
Look at that, man. It's so beautiful. All the Tarleton brothers. Vintage fabric sample from Scarlett's original barbecue dress by Walter Plunkett. Rescreen fabric, also done by Walter Plunkett in 1976. The dress was in a deplorable state in 1976, and the skirt had to be remade. New silk organza was printed with the original design, and the reconstruction was supervised throughout by Mr. Plunkett himself. So it is the original, but they had to redo the skirt. Wow. No, that's not real. But those drapes look exactly like the ones she made the dress with. I wish they would have had that one. That one would have been cool to see.
Yeah. A lot of collections out there. That's our tour.
Is that it?
That's it.
Why, my dear Mr. Robinson, how positively chivalrous of you. There's just a real quick video of the outside. Now I'm getting in the car because it's raining. So there's gardens out here too, and we really wanted to do that, but as you can see.
Yeah, they got a carriage house on the side.
My hair wouldn't allow.
There's rose garden and grounds.
So maybe we'll get to see it if we
If we can make it back over.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we got planned.
me either. So what'd you think?
Third time was a charm.
Yeah?
That was the third time we tried to come and see it. The first time I thought it was in the other place where it used to be and it closed down. Then the second time they hadn't reopened yet, so well worth it. But it's a different collection than the one I've seen before. So a lot of good stuff in there.
There was a lot of good stuff. The gift shop was great too.
Yeah, a lot of little stuff in there. Yeah, we get a refrigerator magnet places we go to.
Well, places we really like
Yeah.
and connect to. Yeah, we'll get a magnet.
Yeah.
If we got a magnet for every place we went.
Yeah, we wouldn't need another refrigerator.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
How much was it?
It was like $21.
I got a little souvenir too, aside from the magnet. I'll show y'all when we get home. So you know when you have those teachers, you look up and you get that one teacher. I was lucky enough to have a couple of them, but I had one particular history teacher who absolutely, thoroughly enjoyed the subject she taught, and Civil War history was one of her most favorite. So she would get like so passionate when she was up there lecturing to us. She'd kick off her shoes, or her shoes would go flying. You know, they would have to come and tell her, you know, to tone it down a little bit because they could hear her down the hall. Because she would just go into these dialogues and stuff. And Gone with the Wind was her favorite movie too. And I was a little bit of a bad kid. And that was the one class where, you know, I behaved myself because she kept me engaged, you know, intrigued in it and stuff. So it's really cool. She's a really good memory for me for school, and that connects back to the Gone with the Wind thing. So it was cool.
She's a bit worse for wear, y'all, but there she is. She's in pretty bad condition when I found her, but see the double column text. So she just gets a place on my shelf. I don't read her. I read her the first time I got her, and then I put her up. And then here's the sign I got. The magnet. Well, all right. Welcome back.
So, going with the Wham Museum.
Well, we're talking about our lunch first.
Well, I wish they would have had lunch there, but we actually we've been to this place several times.
Yeah, it's always consistently good. So if you're like ever in the Keith Bridge area in Cumming, Georgia, I would stop in. Don't miss out on that.
Yeah, it's one of the better that we have.
Yeah. So our daughter was obsessed with Gone with the Wind also when she was little. And she could reenact some of the scenes like by herself.
Yeah.
And one of her favorite things was to do the Yankees in Georgia. How did that ever happen? And she would collapse in a dead faint. And most of the time this would happen. We were in
public.
Yeah, at the grocery store and stuff, you know. People would be like, what's wrong with this kid? Well, she was ours. So anyway, one of my all-time favorite movies, one of my all-time favorite books. And Tommy, did you know? I got two facts for you. One, right?
Okay. Yeah.
The movie started a huge rivalry between Vivien Leigh and Bette Davis, because Bette Davis was actually supposed to play Scarlett.
Right.
But Sir Laurence Olivier, who was married to Vivien Leigh at the time, was like, y'all, we need to let her audition because I think she might be able to nail this.
Yeah.
And Vivien Leigh was afflicted terribly with bipolar disorder. So when she did one reading, and the crazy come out, and they were like, yes. So Bette Davis hated her for the rest of her life.
I can't see that.
Also, there were only 4 Technicolor cameras in the world at this time. And they were all 4 being used on this,
right,
filming Gone with the Wind. So what popular movie was delayed in production?
Wizard of Oz.
Exactly. And that's why, and that's why, you know, they might not know. That's why in the beginning of The Wizard of Oz, they went ahead and shot that in black and white, because that basically had backed up and punted.
Right.
And we're like, okay, well, we'll just move on with the show. And that's how you ended up with the beginning black and white.
Right, yeah. I knew about the colored camera. There was only 4 in the world.
Yep. It's pretty cool. This was a really neat museum. I highly recommend going and seeing it.
Well put together.
Yes. Very well put together. Lady who ran the front.
Self-guided.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, you just walk through, take your time.
It's a little hard to take pictures or video in there, though, so.
Yeah.
You know,
they
it's
got
kind
stuff,
of a glare.
They got important stuff in glass.
They do. And the lighting,
I
you know.
get it, yeah.
Yep.
And it's plenty bright, so.
Those costumes were freaking fantastic.
It's very interesting. Like I said, I went to the one years ago. It's probably 10 years ago that I went to one, and it was good, but I think this one's a whole lot
Yeah, they
better.
did it right. I didn't get to go last time because I was working when you took Vanessa. But this was well worth the wait. I wanted to go for years. But anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we upload new videos. Till next time, bye-bye. Stay spicy.
Frankly, my dear.